Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Houston Cougars offense will go to work first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field.
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down. Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard.
Ball is loose. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down.
That ball.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Using his feet. He's loose. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Calls his own number. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking down the middle. It's caught. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Thomas looking to fire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the back. He'll start this drive firing. Now improvising. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Kansas State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6.
Man, linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got him down quickly after the pick, but, man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Stoneburner. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Now the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Wildcats! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Coming out with it, it's Green. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Kincaid. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Houston going up tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Got his man on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Catch in the middle. It's Thurman. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass. Still looking on the move. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
On target. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Kansas State quick to the line. Thomas back to pass. He lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it.
Touchdown, Cougar! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense and plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive. Someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now this offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Reads it, fires complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Wants to throw on third. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Inside the 50, the 30, the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Yeah, and how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked. Points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense comes onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Makes the grab. It's Hardy. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll do it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. Takes the handoff. It's Rice. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Kansas State pushing the pace. Snap it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Thomas looking to fire. Quickly complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Green. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Keeps it and gets the 1st down. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He fires a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's got the tight end. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's go. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Plucks it out of the air. Touchdown, Houston. Hello! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, 1st down. Here comes the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Makes the grab on the shot. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Thomas back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
On the snap, it's Martin. Gets away from one, finds room. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Kansas State quick to the line. Off play action. Under fire. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Thomas looking to fire. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. On the move, he fires. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Direct snap. Oh, he's got a chance. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Throws to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rice. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Thomas back to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Houston will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Rides the back on the option to give. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Thomas looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes a grab for a big play. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's marked. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So first down will open up the final period. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll set up to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He gets it in! Touchdown, Houston! Hello! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field. Don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Kansas State quick to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. They're going back to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats! A great catch and run for 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Going for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Kincaid. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Houston wants to play fast.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll throw it. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They want to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes the hurry up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Thomas back to pass. It's complete to the right. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
The play action fake. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Kincaid. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Grabbed over the middle. It's Avery. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. 2-point conversion is no good. Not really sure why they went through that entire exercise, but that'll be the ball game.